Come on, man. Come on,
Look
writers. Come on now.
Let's
get smarter.
He's an AEW fan.
I'm an AEW fan. And that one I was a little upset
agreeing
with.
more with me than he is with you.
Yeah, I botched. All right, next one.
All right, so now...
Oh, my gosh.
Now we're with Matt Hardy and Sammy Guevara.
Real quick, F.
Yes, that was an F.
Real quick F. The match was already started off slow, but I expected they were going to pick it up.
I was excited a bit because they were out in the football field,
and I know these two guys are reckless with their approach to wrestling. They'll do whatever it takes.
Matt, how old are you, man?
For real, Matt. Come on, man.
It's time to stop,
dude.
You got your wife,
dude. I hope this is
crying and screaming. I hope this is a wake up call.
I hope this is a wake up call. This
that
is
piece
enough.
of crap that y'all did on Dynamite, talking about you was okay. Nah,
no,
son,
you weren't okay.
You weren't okay.
I agree with Reba. Anybody watching, now everybody's body acts different. I had 3 concussions, 3 major ones. Okay, so anybody watching, it looked clearly like a concussion. It looked bad.
Looked real bad.
I couldn't focus.
When I first saw this, I was so mad that they didn't stop the match.
It took the steam. No, they did stop it.
No, they didn't stop it. They continued.
No. They stopped it.
Twice.
Came up with the X.
Yeah, twice.
And then doctor says it's clear. Oh, wait a minute. We have a storyline. Fast forward to the end so we can hurry this so Sammy can lose so we don't have to figure something out to retell the story, because if he loses, he got to leave AEW. Okay, ain't no Matt. Oh, I can do it. He cleared me. I get it. Matt will probably die out there, okay?
Matt's that guy.
This is where Tony Khan has to say and be the Vince McMahon type for a brief moment and say, no, we're done.
That's what Triple H does to the NXT.
We're done.
Look, guys, y'all had fun in the indies.
Next move.
We want you to last in the company. Exactly. We want to be able to use you to the fullest. You can save these for like WrestleMania.
Right.
You don't have to do. You're too young, Matt.
Well, here's the thing.
Chair shots to the head now.
Dude, come on, man. You're too old for this.
Y'all are too old for this.
You're too old for this, man.
And I know fans are probably mad hearing this.
No,
but my thing is that
they realize that.
No, there's fans out there saying, no, let them do it. That's what we like about.
Fans don't care. They'd rather kill yourself out there, and they'll probably celebrate that because you died on.
This is
in
not
the heat of battle.
This is not the arena. You're not
kids.
Gladiators.
You got kids. You want to be a vegetable?
Kids,
you want to be a vegetable at 70 years old?
And Tony
60?
Khan, y'all need to reevaluate your physical physicians.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Because if you do it twice, the physician should have said, no, you own a football team.
He does. You and your dad you're the Jacksonville Jaguar owners.
That y'all are very knowledgeable about.
And here's the thing. I don't care if the doctor did clear it, okay?
He should have said.
I would have still said, the site of the impact, no, I need to get another opinion. He needs to go in. I get protocols, fine. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to exit out. I got to get him to the hospital. I don't care if he is clear. He's right there. He's still wobbling. He looked completely dazed.
He was out twice.
He didn't know where. And so
I let him climb the scaffold.
And you know what though? I'm not coming down on Tony Khan and Cody and the crew, only because this is a learning lesson. Now you know that fans take these head injuries seriously. You got a major fallout from this, okay? And you got over this time. Mm-hmm. Don't play around with that again. And I bet you $100 trillion that match is going to be canceled the next time. And my message to Matt Hardy is, you got to transform your game.
Dude, you matured.
Transform your game.
You're supposed to be the broken Matt Hardy now?
Be
the broken Matt Hardy.
Transform your game. Even LeBron James, he don't go high flying all. He can still out jump almost everybody in the league. Those dunks don't come out unless
look what Mike and Kobe did.
Right. So he can
they
still do what he wants.
Transferred.
You can take a chair shot here and there if it's choreographed to your back or something. Listen, this high flying young coming off the ladders, dude, just stop. Just stop. I'll tell Jeff the same thing.
But
I'm
glad you mentioned Jeff.
You know what? You could be the champion if you could just change your game. Wow, let's go on to the next one. Go ahead, budget.
We'll go to the next one. We'll go to the next one because you're getting me started. But
so F.
Yeah, F.
Learn from this. All right, go. Next one.
So our next one will be...
Oh, my gosh. I see the list.
Man, it's not getting better, Dre.
It ain't getting better. I know a lot of people like this match. Most people call this match the second or the best match of the pay-per-view. Most people are saying, I said yes in a way of this. Yes and no. What was your grade? I said yes and no. I'm going to tell you why it was one of the best matches and one of the worst matches.
I gave it a C.
Okay. I gave it a well, I think I'm being pretty mean now. I wrote it down.
Go ahead.
I wrote a D
now.
Put
what you wrote down.
I wrote a D now.
Put what you wrote down.
Because I was angry, but now I took a couple days to think about it. I'm going to give it a C minus C. I'm going to give it a C.
We was talking about it right after.
I was a little emotional about it because here's the thing, Mr. Gunny.
Okay, I'm listening.
Thunder Rosa is the NWA champ.
She sure is.
When you have cross-promotional champs, and whoever's television show they're on, more than likely that champion of that show is going to win. I knew I would have been like, it would be an awesome surprise.
No.
Come on, you think she was going to
No, I'm
Shida?
not saying she should have won.
Oh.
Most of the time you want an interference or a draw.
Oh, yeah, that
because
too.
you want both of them to be strong.
Right.
But you don't,
Well,
but go on.
Right, okay, so I knew that for some reason I knew that Thunder Rosa was not going to win. And I don't know much about her. I've watched a few things about her, and I think she was okay? Because it's NWA. You don't have a lot of cameras around. You got the small whatever, online stuff, whatever. But that's not TV. Ain't no TNT, USA, sci-fi, okay?
Right.
All right, so she got that one match out the way before she wrestled this match. She was looking kind of nervous. Okay, she got that out the way. So I didn't have high expectations of Thunder Rosa coming in. I knew they was going to push Shida. Here's the thing. That girl ran circles around Shida. Circles, okay? Shida looked like an independent. She's up and coming. I like her, but she looked completely green as a champion. Thunder Rosa came out there as if her middle name was Sasha Banks and Bailey, okay? She had counters after counters after counters. I mean, she kind of took this girl to school. I'm like, dang.
It was embarrassing.
It was embarrassing. I'm like, dang, if she's going to get over her like that, she better just win then. And so I'll tell you this, you better sign her the next day. You better offer was it Billy Corgan who owns, what's his last name, Corgan or something like that?
Billy
that owns
Corgan.
NWA?
Yeah, Smashing Pumpkins.
How can we work a deal so we can get her over here to our brand? What can we share, joint contract, figure something out? Because we don't have a Thunder Rosa on our roster.
You did.
Who? Oh, but Riho's doing cross promotions with what's that what is that called? I wrote that down. I can never say that one right. Oh, World Wonder Ring Stardom.
Yeah.
So she's got a joint venture going on there. The thing is this, and I'm gonna give it up to you so you can talk about it. Okay? I'm a little upset about it. I'm still a little upset because they just did the John Cena. No, was it? Is that the Brock Lesnar thing? Get beat up the whole time? No, John Cena. That's Brock Lesnar when he was wrestling the bigger guys.
Samoa Joe.
And Samoa Joe.
Remember, Samoa had the whole, and then...
No, John Cena used to do the same thing.
Yeah, but the difference was John Cena was building these guys to make them look good. It wasn't...
Exactly. Exactly.
This didn't look like no one was building
She ain't building her. They needed to build each other.
She was being embarrassed.
I say this, to make this right, Rosa Shida 2, Rosa Shida 3, okay? Because... I like Shida. I think she's a lot better than Nyla Rose.
Well, you can't get too much worse than Nyla Rose.
And she's a bigger Asian lady than competitor than Riho. I think Riho's just too small. It's just too hard to believe, even her great ring ability.
See, I want to say something, but we're saving stuff for the end.
Okay. All right, so we'll fast forward. Go ahead.
But why do you think it was such a good match? Then?
Because I thought Rosa was kicking some serious butt. Selling, storytelling. She was all that in a bag of chips, and she had her moments, but she didn't really look green, which she should because she is green.
But she's got the title. If you're going to put the title on a green, but we'll get to reason why she got the title later on.
Exactly.
Let's go on to the next one.
Just put the title on Dr. Big Breaker on someone that can run with it. All right, next one.
So you gave it a
C now from a D because I'm not as emotional about it. Okay. All right, let's go.
So now
we'll go through this one fast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because this next one was.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Matt Cardona, Scorpion Sky. You know the Dark Order.
The Nightmare Family.
Versus the Natural Nightmares.
Versus Well, yeah, the Natural Nightmares.
The Natural Nightmares.
Nightmare family.
Yeah, Matt
And
Cardona
Dark
and
Order.
Scorpion Sky. Yeah.
B minus.
You gave it a B minus?
B minus. Yeah. It
I
served
gave it
its
a C
purpose.
plus.
You didn't need to have this on there. I didn't need to see this.
No.
I would just rather see.
I wanted to see, bro. You know what? Yeah,
I
they
didn't see
needed.
this.
It was
I would've
needed.
just seen
You know why it was?
Dustin Rhodes or Scorpio Sky versus.
You know why I
Brody
gave
Lee.
it a C
I would
plus?
I would have had big okay with that.
I gave it a C plus because it was a filler match. It was a good filler match.
And it was a good filler match.
And it used 8 guys.
It pushed everybody.
It used 8 guys to make some and break some.
Right.
But this just goes to show that Scorpio Sky needs to be in a title contention.
Yes, I think they're preserving him, getting him built up. I noticed they're making moves and gave the SCU. Now it's Kazarian and what's his name? Old school. Gosh.
What do you mean?
TNA. Kazarian's tag team partner.
You're talking
I hate
about
these brain freezes I go into, man.
I know what you're
it's
talking
those
about.
concussions, man.
It's those concussions,
man.
Matt Hardy?
No, Ballhead. TNA.
I know, I'm just
TNA
saying.
great.
I know who you're talking about.
I can't brain. His face is all slapping me. I see his face right now. He's slapping me in my mind right now. So Dre, come on, man. I used to be one of your favorites.
Wasn't he in the?
Oh,
he was in the. What's his name?
Forget it. I don't care. Anyways, y'all know who I'm talking about. X Division great. All right. So, anyways.
Christopher Daniels.
Yeah, Christopher
I didn't
Daniels.
think about it.
Yeah. So, anyways.
When you said X Division, it kicked in.
Yeah. So, here's the thing.
What?
Let's pause for a little station identification. Boom.
Okay.
You are listening to
Hello?
Yeah, we're back. So,
All right, we back.
Yeah,
We
we're
back.
back. And so finishing up what we were saying, I like how Brody Lee, to me, I'm a fan. You're doing a great job.
You know, I'm impressed.
I like how that
I take
thing
it
that's
back.
going on between him and Colt Cabana. I like that.
I take it because he was doing that with Uno for a while.
For a while.
So,
Yeah.
here's my thing. I'm not impressed with Brody Lee because I knew he had this.
No, yeah. You had this the whole time.
I am pleased with Brody Lee. Let's just not allow it to fall by the wayside.
And I'm glad they put the title on him.
Yes,
Now
title.
we get to see him on TV all the time. And I like what AEW is doing with that. It's kind of old school. Champion wrestles just pay-per-views, comes in, make appearances. But your champion that everybody sees, that builds up the person, is the one that's on television all the time. I like that. That's old school. That's 80s action. You know what I'm saying? Early 90s.
Okay, I get you.
Old NWA and
It's always the Intercontinental title, the US title, and the TV title.
Yeah.
Always on TV.
All right. All right.
That's
So
my
that's
alarm.
your phone? Okay.
That's
your
my alarm.
Okay. All right. So next one.
We got the Hangman
This is a
Page
long
and
pay-per-view,
Kenny
people.
Omega. Yeah, it is.
All right,
And Kenny Omega versus F.T.R.
All right, so pretty much B plus A minus. Just in the fact that these 4 guys know how to do it. They know how to do it. I'm telling you, FTR is one of the best, and I love this persona. WWE.
Hold up.
Let's go ahead.
Hold up. Are you sitting there telling me you gave it a B plus?
I'm giving it an
You giving it an A?
A. Just an A. Just go.
Seriously, after all
A-minus.
that
A-minus.
complaining during the match, you gonna give it an A now?
What complaint was I
With
doing?
all the botching.
Well, listen, there was a little bit of botching from. I'm trying to determine if some of that botching was on purpose because of Hangman's drinking and he's trying to sell a story. Because I'm gonna tell you something. These 4 dudes sold a story. They sold the story to perfection.
FTR sold that story.
And Omega sold the story.
Kinda.
Dude, Omega,
his ability to wrestle in the ring is
I'm
always
trying to
been
carry this team. I'm sick of carrying this.
Right, okay. But
this means something to me.
We'll see, because I think they misutilizing Omega. I think they're misutilizing.
No. They needed this. They need this because they still bring, even though they have one of the deepest tag team rosters of all of wrestling. you still got to build them up. And I think they needed two guys who are great singles wrestlers to help build the tag team division. Now the tag team division is bigger than it was when they first inherited the title 7 or 8 months ago, by the way. Okay.
Which they probably shouldn't have inherited.
This is good because even if you watched the last Dynamite in his interview, he pretty much is saying that I came in thinking I was going to be the face of the company and I kind of lost myself. And this tag team journey rechanneled who I am and it made me find myself. But now I'm ready to do singles. I just don't care.
When
think
he opens his mouth, I just don't care.
No,
but when he gets in the ring.
But F.T.R. Tully Blanchard, Telly, unbelievable. The look, the old school people. If you don't, kids, the young people under the age of 40, okay?
Under the age of 35.
You didn't get to see the old school Four Horsemen and how they presented themselves. Arn and Telly.
All having a title.
Would you see what F.T.R. look like right now?
Titles.
That is what they did. This is the new version of them two. Arn Anderson and Tully Anderson.
I'm gonna tell you this. Go back and watch the match and watch how they utilize the tag rope.
Dude,
you have to really
just
understand what you're doing.
Do you see that look?
Utilize the tag. Yeah,
you didn't watch Dynamite too.
I haven't watched Dynamite, but my thing is that
it's too bad, Vince. That was yours, Vince.
I never had an issue with FTR.
They were yours, Vince. You want to make them in a comedy act, and look what. And that's props to you, FTR. You said, you want us to be jokers now and clowns? We ain't that. We don't need you, WWE. Peace out, because there's other wrestlings we can go do.
Right.
Peace out.
But we'll see.
I'm going to keep my brand name on hype as strong wrestlers. We don't need you. All right, but you might need them later. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens in 5 years. All right, next one.
Okay, now this is where...
Because Omega doesn't need to go solo.
This is where the pay-per-view took a whole new turn and was actually great. I was highly this, I ain't got to say, this got an A from me.
It's got an A, B+ for me.
A B+?
Well, because who you talking about, by the way?
This is Jericho.
Freshly squeezed.
This is Chris Jericho.
No, you didn't. Why did you say Chris Jericho after I just said freshly squeezed? Let's do that again. Stop, let's do it again.
No.
Freshly squeezed.
Orange Cassidy.
Ooh. Listen.
Chris Jericho.
And Chris Jericho, you're the greatest wrestler.
You are a top three.
Top 3.
You are top 3, homie.
Dude, I will listen to an argument for the top spot with him. He's done things that no one else has done. He knows how to stay on top forever. Reinvent himself. That's a whole different topic.
It's a whole different topic.
And he's given back to... Did Hogan do this? Answer is...
No, Hogan didn't do this. Hogan did not do this. He had three companies that he had a chance to give back.
I'm going to give Chris Jericho and Triple H and John Cena so much props because John Cena held the company on his own and didn't complain and worked 365. Okay. Triple H is giving back by building up a whole new generation. All these wrestlers you see now,
off of old school ways.
Triple H.
Yeah.
He could be selfish.
He could have.
He could be selfish. He didn't. And Chris Jericho. So one did it holding the company as a wrestler. One is doing it in the back end, and Chris Jericho is doing it in the locker room. And I think
John did it in the locker room too. Well, I think John kept the company afloat, and then when the company could go, he built up the other people. Everyone says
but John did not take.
John wasn't afforded this opportunity.
Right,
either.
that's true.
So
I'm not going to knock
him on him.
But that's why I used them 3.
I wouldn't leave either.
That's why I used them 3.
Right.
Chris Jericho is giving back to the business, and he's making sure AEW, when he leaves, is at a better place than when he came in. He doesn't have to do that. This is my retirement. I'm in Cancun right now. I put a little weight. I don't have to wrestle every day. I can have fun. I'm making my band stuff.
He did it good.
He's in Cancun right now, technically, right? And you earned that, by the way.
He earns it.
You earned that.
You earned it.
And for you to take Chris Jericho, Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy.
Orange Julius. Man, that sounds good right about now. And make this guy into by the way,
a megastar.
AEW has their next ice cream bar guy. The next guy, you seen those kids in the crowd? The kid in the crowd dressed like him. put the glasses. This guy has the it thing, the next big thing. If it, no, it's not up to TNA. It's not up. I'm about to call them TNA. It's not up to AEW.
They don't have a choice. They have to.
It's up to him. It's up to Orange Juliet. That's it. Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy, come on.
Okay, freshly squeezed. Orange Cassidy, if he can handle this light, because this dude is the next big thing. I didn't like him at first. I thought he was this scrawny. You see how big he's getting?
He's getting bigger.
I watched Dynamite last time. He took his shirt off. I was, whoa. He's hitting the weights.
He's hitting the weights.
He's feeling it. He's saying, I'm about to be big.
Well, I don't think he's gonna get big, but I think he's gonna get. No. I think he's gonna get.
I'm about to be big.
The right size.
No, I ain't talking about
he's
physical.
About to be big. Yeah.
I'm about to blow up, and I can't be this scrawny dude out here. Don't look like I should be in wrestling. He's got great moves. He's getting there.
His gimmick is good.
His gimmick is good. He still got a long ways to go.
I didn't like his gimmick at first until I actually analyzed it.
I had to analyze it. It's growing on me.
Yeah.
Is it growing on you?
It's growing on me.
And I love the fun match, the style.
Well, I love that you can see Chris Jericho was enjoying himself.
He was enjoying it. He was having a great time. He was loving it.
Yeah, so.
A B+. I
gave it an A.
All right, last 10 minutes here. Actually, last 7 minutes. All right, so here we go. We got to go, actually. MJF and Moxley.
I give it a B. A B-, actually.
I gave it a B only because we knew who was going to win.
I knew who was going to win.
I give it an A. It took me out. In a sense of MJF's coming out party. He showed you guys not only I am the best guy on a microphone and the best heel, okay?
He's the best heel in wrestling right now.
And the best on a microphone, okay?
Him and Miz can go at it. I would love to see him
and Miz can go at it.
Him and Miz
can go at it. I think it'll be great to see.
I don't think he would get the Miz.
But I think he would get the Miz.
No, I think it would be I think because of what's the word I'm looking for? Experience. Remember when Chris Jericho came out to The Rock? I think that's what would happen. It would start out and then MJF would get to that level.
Get to that level, right. This dude how is he this good, this fast, so quick?
He's an enigma.
He's an enigma. I just hope he don't go Enzo on us and get too big for his britches.
Please don't.
Please, I'm begging you, MJF, listen to me. Don't go Enzo on us, okay? You are my favorite heel right now. I don't want you to get too big. Great. And his wrestling ability, choreograph, make it look good, selling, hitting the ring. I'm like, dang, this dude that blew my mind. He is hanging toe-to-toe, if not sometimes better than Moxley was in that ring. I'm like, this dude, is entering A status. I'm talking about A. When I say A, I'm not talking about A. He's already A status at AEW now.
Right.
I'm talking about A of all wrestling. He's trying to enter the A plane.
He's trying to get in that top 10. He's a top 15er right now.
He's top 15 right now. I think
he's trying to get in that top 10.
I think he's going to create.
He's in the top 15 right now.
We'll see.
And I'll put him at 12.
MJF, don't go Enzo on us, please. Enzo was right there, and then he got too big for his britches. Learn from The Miz, learn from Enzo. And that's the reason why I gave it a B, because we already knew who was going to win. I just wanted to see if he could step it up. Right. Because he is new to this whole thing. The thing that him and Cody ran,
but we don't have to talk about that.
I know. Can you imagine that rivalry when it comes back?
If it comes back,
Cody become the champ. Cody become the champ.
No, we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. Because you're trying to hype up AEW, and you already know what's coming.
So my 3 things at AEW. It showed that AEW is green still. People don't slow down. Don't throw them up to the top plane just yet. This pay-per-view shows that they're still green. Okay. In storytelling and in TV production. Okay. They figure out how to tell these stories. I'm not going to knock it against them. Okay. Overall, the pay-per-view was, to me, it was a C. And caught in the moment. Okay. We can't get caught in the moment. Okay. We don't want to be short-visioned. This is a long-term game. Okay. So I give this a C. What you got?
2 things. Stop worrying about WWE and stop copying WWE.
Yeah. You can get those wrestlers. Those wrestlers you brought over are legit wrestlers
you know what?
that needed to come over.
I'm tired of the harping.
Stay away from the A-list wrestlers. Don't allow the A's to come over. Allow the B- and C's to come over and give them chance.
That's not even what I'm talking about.
The mid-cards.
That's not what I'm talking about. You're on. That's a total different.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is stop trying to pander to the fans and copy WWE.
Yep.
Because there's no reason for you to have an Asian champion.
Oh, I know.
Because WWE did. There's no reason to put a big man that has the ability in a match when he's not ready. Just because WWE.
You're doing that whole Roman Reigns thing. They threw Roman Reigns in there a little too. They wanted him to be John Cena too fast.
I'm just saying.
And
they've done it twice now with old boy, with Taz and the FTW belt. Now they're doing it with Lance Archer. Don't do that. Don't ruin these guys' career.
That Brian Cage Moxley match was Moxley ran circles around.
I know everybody's like, AEW's winning with the fans, but they're winning with the fans because you fans want the WWE to fail.
That's it.
Y'all are watching and enjoying something because you want them to fail.
Yeah. Instead of watching for AEW to get better, they just want to see WWE.
They just want to see WWE fail. And what you're failing to see is AEW is giving you...
It's the same thing with politics.
They're giving you the WWE with a different name, and you're not seeing it.
It's the same thing. Are you voting for Joe Biden because you really believe in Joe Biden and the new direction of the country? Or are you just voting for Joe Biden because you want to see Trump lose?
Exactly.
And is that the same situation we're talking about with AEW? Are you really voting for AEW because you want to see something new and fresh and exciting? Or you just want to see WWE fail? And here's the thing. I don't think they're fully copying them completely. One thing I'll say is this. If I'm Tony Khan, I say, okay, I'm going to bring you over. I'm going to let you get your tiny shot. But after you one shot against the WWE, you're jabbing against them. I don't want to hear it again. Stop.
Yeah, the constant jibber jabber to the WWE, on the tweets and all of that stuff.
Right.
It's time to show that y'all are better instead of constantly reminding the fans, "Ooh, we're edgy."
Oh, mad at them. And here's the thing. Then you better deliver, because in AEW, you are in control of your personality and your character. So,
a little too much.
Sometimes he needs to reel them in a little bit, but you got to see what fails and don't. I say this, y'all bring me something, do it. If it fails, then I'm going to tell you.
Well, like I said last time we talked, they're missing out on house show.
And I get it. WWE's too restrictive. I get it. NXT's
probably in the perfect middle ground.
They're the balance. They're between indie. They still got that indie feel, but he knows how to run a television show.
Right.
So they're balanced. They're the most balanced brand.
Right.
Because WWE is too restrictive and they just all over the place. And AEW is all over the place because he's trying to appeal to the fans too much indie.
Right.
It's too much indie. You gotta... Matt Hardy just proved it. This whole Matt Hardy you just proved it right there, right?
For the whole month, they proved that you can't just have it your way.
Right.
And Vince was right with Matt. You can't have it your way.
You can't have it. And listen, WWE wants to be after John Cena, like you said.
They don't want no one bigger than the brand.
They don't want no one bigger than the brand right now, which is a bad thing. But because that's what brought me back to wrestling. When I saw JBL,
we know,
on some talk show,
I said,
is that what's his name from the Acolytes?
Yep.
Is that
Bradshaw? And
it drew me in because he was one of the greatest heels of wrestling history. And he drew me back to wrestling because he was bigger than wrestling at the moment.
And guess what, Dre? I'm cutting you off.
Oh, we got to go.
Because we got to go.
All right. So we got to go. Thanks for the AEW preview.
You know what, AEW?
All Out review.
I'm giving you a C minus.
Right.
But I was thoroughly pleased with your ability to try something different.
You know what? Listen, I'm not knocking you.
But
guys.
You backed yourself in a corner with this.
Tighten up your TV production.
But they backed themselves in a corner with this wins and losses.
Well, that's another topic. Maybe
yes, we'll talk about it later.
I don't think it's bad, but I think it's bad. I don't think it's bad.
So, I'm not just saying they backed themselves in a corner.
They kind of backed themselves in a corner. We'll talk more about that. All right, listen, remember, check us out on all these platforms.
Every platform.
Just go to grownfolkskidsshow.com and you can navigate from there. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Podbean, iHeart, everything. Until the next time we come before you peoples. And I said we weren't going to do this for an hour. We ended up doing it for an hour. This is too big of a pay-per-view. Thank you for listening to our show. And go ahead and end it.
Hey. Peace out. Together, not apart.
Yo.
Yeah.
GPS.
GPS.